Hello, everyone. As you all know, this is our regular AMA, and I'm sure ViWorld is not a stranger to everybody here. We've had a few games slash AMAs with them already. Super excited to be able to see the progress of this project. We have Andrew and Ryan in the panel today again to share some progress on what's happening. For those that are new, Andrew, Ryan, could you do a quick introduction about yourself and ViWorld?
Yeah, sure. So it's great to be here, everyone. My name is Ryan. Go by the handle No Autopilot. I am the community manager and quasi partnership manager for Vi Worlds. So super stoked to be here. I've sat on the other side of this stage many a times, and it's actually where I heard about Vi Worlds way back in February. So yeah, very happy to be here.
Yeah, and for myself, Andrew Friday, founder of the ViWorlds team. I've been in gaming for a decade, including a decade in mobile gaming, including like Glue Mobile, Zanga. Did my own startup. Been in crypto been buying and selling and winning and losing in crypto since 2016, and have been a big fan of that and web gaming. And so, with ViWorlds, we've kind of married these two passions of crypto and gaming. And with ViWorlds, we're building a platform where anyone can make a game on the blockchain, no code required. And we're kind of looking at this as, we want to become the game building platform for people and communities in Web3. And by, a couple things, including having it run natively in the web. So we don't use like Unity like everybody else. We want to work with, work on like with your MetaMask wallet. And we've found a great partner in Immutable. And yeah, like I said, I've got a ton I can go into, but I figured we can just start with the high level.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for the quick intro. I know we've had you as a guest for a few times already. Looking back, what are the things that's happened so far? Like in the past weeks or months, was there anything exciting that you wanted to highlight to the community?
Yeah, so we did our first drop in the middle of February. And since then, we've seen our community of game builders build, I want to say over 200 games now. Some really cool stuff we've run. I think it's around 7 or 8 different game building events, and I've just seen some great games that you guys are going to take a look at later today. We've shipped fly mode for the game building tool. We've updated the viworlds.com. We're working on turning it into a proper platform where you can mint Vi. You can also see your inventory, whether that's like see how many like Vi you have on L2 or see your L2 ETH. We've now just 2 days ago yesterday, just shipped party mode where 16 players can play together live in a party. We've done 4 new game modes, and we've airdropped Vi stickers to all bolt holders and done a couple of collaborations. So, we've been super busy. I want to say it's only been like February, March, April. It's only been 2 months. Wow. Yeah. So that's just what we did in the last 2 months. And I mean, I could talk about the future if you want the next couple of months.
Yeah, definitely. And it feels like the 2 months have been super jam-packed. Before we get into the future, what do you think the community has really loved so far?
I mean, yeah, so we've been really focused on the building side of the community because, if you're trying to build a platform, you kind of have the chicken and the egg problem of who's going to make games and then who's going to play them. And I think it makes a lot of sense to start with the builder side. So we've been more focused on that. And so that's been really exciting. And, the builders, and a lot of whom are here actually right now, are definitely our most passionate group. And they've made some crazy stuff. Like, I mean, they're now doing like events and talking about how they build things, and like the stuff they're building. Like, I had no idea you could do that. So that's been like the thing that's been, I think the people who've been the most excited, and I've been the most impressed, is just seeing all the stuff that people are building.
Yeah, awesome. And in terms of the future, then, what do you have in store for the builders of the future?
Yeah, so we're currently now heads down on beta, and so with our beta release, we're going to be we have the viworlds.com platform, which we released the first version last Friday. We're working on a graphics refresh, so basically every game block in the game is going to be refreshed with new art. It's going to look 200% better. I'm really excited about the graphics refresh. And then so that's going to be coming next month in May, and then in June we're going to be releasing V1 of Play to Earn. And it's going to be a really basic, like kind of simple and easy system where you can check in daily to claim XP, and based off of like the number of Vi in your wallet and various combinations, you can get bonuses. And then after that, we're going to be releasing V1 of our shooter game mode. That'll also be in June. And with that shooter game mode, we're going to be dropping a weapon NFT. So everybody's going to play the shooter game mode, but you're going to kind of have a standard, somewhat boring gun. So we're going to have these really awesome weapon NFTs that might give you some bonuses from XP, but it won't be pay to win. It'll just be cosmetic, but with potential earning bonuses. And then in July for Play to Earn, we're going to be releasing like the battle pass where you're going to be able to claim rewards based off of how much XP that you've earned. And so yeah, those are the real big things that we're focused on. But along the way, we'll have a lot of bug fixes and updates and small things and more sticker airdrops and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely. With regard to the stickers, what do you have planned for that? Is it purely cosmetic? Is it going to be used for the game? What's it about?
Yeah, so the Vi stickers they're cosmetic items that you can stick on your game world to customize it. And we also want to allow you to use it to customize your NFT. And so we're finalizing like the details there, but that's something that'll come later this year and you'll be able to stick them on whether it's your Vi or within your games. And we're really excited about this because, part of our roadmap is to allow you to actually take your game and mint it on the blockchain. And when that happens, having like these rare stickers that you could stick in your game or on your character to like show your OG status, that can actually increase the value of your NFT by having these sticker NFTs. So we're really excited. And part of our, long-term vision in terms of onboarding millions of people is, to make a platform where not only people make games, but also other communities make games. Because I think that there's a really big problem out there for a lot of communities. They want to make a game, but Unity isn't like, which is a game engine, really isn't the right tool. Like Unity is for professional game developers who work 9 to 5 on a game, and a lot of communities there's many different people involved, and most of them aren't going to be game developers, and maybe they work in multiple different groups. And so having a platform where, a community can get together and make something really cool together, we think is a huge opportunity, and we want ViWorlds to be that. And so whether that's like we're doing a collaboration with you guys, doing like custom stickers just with Immutable, we've also done this with the Cyber Gals and with the Nifty Nuggets. And we kind of want to have like multiple ways for other communities to be on the ViWorlds platforms. And whether that's we do a sticker drop together, maybe we do a Vi drop where they make their own Vi characters that they can sell to their community, or they actually go deep and build their own game, or even go super deep and like hire people to custom code on top of our engine. That's kind of like the various routes and opportunities we want to give communities and people to work with us and build on ViWorlds.
Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely playing to the metaverse narrative as well, right? Have you seen any initial MVPs of this with the partnerships that you've done with CyberGals, etc.? Have any communities jump into it and experimented?
Yeah, so our first one with Cyber Gals, we saw, I forget the exact number, but over the weekend, when we worked with them, I want to say like our number of games exported like doubled or tripled the week before. So we definitely saw more people jumping in and trying to make a game. But again, it's like right now it's a little early days, right? Like all we can do is do stickers, but we want to, provide more tools over time to really do a lot more. And we're experimenting and learning, right? The first one with CyberGals, we saw a nice increase in the number of people making games over the weekend. And then with you guys, we're really excited because we're gonna, turn on the guest play event and kind of let anybody in and earn an Immutable sticker. And so I'm really curious to see, what are we gonna see when anybody can come in and play for the like limited time where we do this.
Awesome. I heard guest play. I'm excited. I want to talk about it in a bit. But before we
Yeah.
get there, would love to hear from Ryan as well. Ryan, what have been exciting for you in the past few weeks or months? And was there anything you're looking forward to?
How long have you been here, by the way, Ryan?
Yeah, exactly.
Man, it feels like it feels like 6 months. Yeah. So I started with Vi Worlds. What was it? The 14th of April.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe like a little bit of back history. So prior to coming over to ViWorlds, I ran a YouTube channel giving my best impersonation of a poor man's venture capitalist looking at projects. And so I did deep dives specifically into GameFi, looking at like founders, track record, have they previously raised money and brought in like a flood of users to their protocol, like getting pretty deep in the weeds. And one thing that really stood out to me when the opportunity to come over to Vi Worlds, kind of came across my table was um, it's very rare to see people in this space who have the type of track record that I felt like our team does. And you see it in our social media posting, which I'm kind of overseeing right now, but highlighting the fact that we do have folks from Zynga, we have folks who worked at Jam City, at Electronic Arts, game titles that have been downloaded 100 million times, raised $500 million in revenue from those, and it's a proper game studio. And then looking at that in combination with the fact that we already have a game that's launched, right? Like this isn't something where, you have to wait for 2023 to see, what it's going to end up being one way or another. Like we have alpha out now. There's several hundred players who are whitelisted to play in that right now. There's support or submitting bug reports, enhancement requests. We kind of have like this little vibrant community of builders, which are like the backbone of our project, I say right now. So every single week, we empower our builders to compete in contests to see like who can take like this granular idea and pump out like the best game or world experience to share with the community. And we have like this really tight knit group of builders that just take the game assets that we've created and through like innovation and imagination just churn out like the most amazing things you would ever imagine. But anyhow, so I guess kind of bring all that together. That is what originally got me so excited about coming over to Vi Worlds, because I hadn't really seen anything like that in the last, year plus since I've been reviewing GameFi. And then really looking at the roadmap, I think I think it's maybe it's a little bit of a bold statement, but our team ships, right? Like our team ships improvements to the game. We deliver on. We have Vibe Party that just came out. Guest mode is just enabled. We have Play to Earn on the horizon. The shooter component, which is also on the horizon. And then we also ship too, I think, when it comes to like the community, like looking at ways to support that budding builder scene that we have and creating some cool events and making sure it's like a nice place to be in crypto. But long-winded answer, but yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
In the community ships too, all the games they're making and the builder thing. We're gonna have a weekend build event for us and for you guys. So yeah, a lot of shipping all around.
It's amazing. And what are you most excited about to see, Ryan, coming from your perspective, especially with fresh eyes?
Honestly, this guest play I think is going to be really illuminating. So prior to right now, in order to go ahead and play Vi Worlds, you have had to own our NFT. That gives you like whitelist access to try out our game, learn the mechanics of building, be in a great position to make some awesome worlds once we launch, and earn some of our rewards from doing that. But with guest play, for like the next, I think it's running up until next Tuesday, anyone who has a MetaMask wallet will be able to hop in and play Vi Worlds, and not only be able to play Vi Worlds, but also be able to use Vi Party, where it's a 16-player lobby where people can like join up, play with their friends, watch each other fall off the map and die, watch each other like step in lava or get catapulted across the screen. Like, come on, it's great stuff.
I have definitely had my fair share of falling down the map and stepping on lava, so I know what that feels like for sure. Awesome. In that case, nice segue to the guest play. Andrew, can you walk us through what is this about? Why should people be hyped?
Yeah, so guest play is a step towards our broader vision of, onboarding millions of people to Web3. So we want to have a platform that can literally have millions of people. And so the NFT, whitelist gate is really because right now we're still in early alpha. And so we want to kind of find that core user base and work with them and kind of build out the builder community. But, with from talking to you guys, we really, with ViParty, it's our first step in a really compelling player feature where, 16 people can play live. And our vision is to have lots of people all playing together live. And so we thought it would be great to partner with you guys and do a guest play event where we can take away that NFT requirement and just let anybody play. And then the really cool thing is then when you guys tweet that link out later, anybody who is on Twitter on their desktop will be able to click on that and just jump into the game and play. And that's something I don't think you can really do with many games in the crypto space, to just like, bam, you click, you link it with your MetaMask, and like you're actually playing a real game with other people live. That's I don't know. There's really not many projects that can do that. So we're really excited to do this test with you guys. And the cool thing is for everybody who participates, all you have to do is jump in, play a game. We'll when you do your like login or like linking your wallet, we'll have your wallet, and then next Tuesday or Wednesday we're going to airdrop a limited run of, I think it's like, what is it, 5, 6, or 7 stickers. Everybody's going to get one of these immutable Vi stickers that you're going to be able to see in your wallet, and then also you're going to be able to jump into the market, and maybe you want to collect them all, or maybe you want to sell yours, like whatever you want to do. We think that's going to be really cool and like a great test for us to see like what happens when, instead of just our community come in, maybe hundreds or thousands of people can come in.
Awesome. In that case, how do people get started then? Is there a surprise for this AMA, or do we just like click the link and everybody can just play now?
Yeah, we can drop the link in and we could actually just jump in and play if we wanted. That might be cool.
So again, attesting to my poor man's venture capitalist, I am very aware of the power of Immutable X's GameStop partnership. And so we use that to inspire these really sick NFTs. And then, as Friday said, that we don't really do useless NFTs over at ViWorld. So the vision right now is that these will be able to be used in game to like show off your OG status, that you happen to be a member of Immutable X and ViWorlds and participating in this AMA like during this snap of time, this little slice of time. So anyhow, yeah, that's what they look like.
It's awesome. Love the colors.
Yeah, our artist, she really killed it. And again, all the games here have been made by our community. So yeah, and that's the thing is like, building a real-time synchronous PvP game that can handle, this many people. It's got a lot to it, right? So we're kind of keeping it internal for a while because it's just like, just being able to handle all the people and the scale. But yeah, no, like I said, it's good to be testing out with you guys today, and I feel like we're getting server logs for all this so we can look into the problems that we're seeing right now.
Exactly. And this will be, will this be over? How long will the guest play be open, Andrew?
Yeah, so we're looking at it. It's going to be open for over the weekend until like Monday or Tuesday. And again, it's we're gonna have some bugs and errors, but I think it's gonna be good to kind of see people jumping in and playing a bit, and being able to win some NFTs. Whoa. Yeah. So like, sorry, I'm like, I need to stop playing because it's hard for me to play and talk at the same time. These levels don't mess around.
Somebody just posted a mobile screenshot. Are you able to play this in mobile now? That's amazing.
I mean, so you definitely can play in mobile, but I think that the MetaMask requirement probably makes it hard, but like the game was actually built to be mobile first, so it actually works quite well on mobile if as long as you can get past the MetaMask part. So I don't think they're going to be able to play, but maybe they can.
I will say, so one thing, and I think we already covered it, but just to reiterate, like, none of these worlds are dev generated. So all these are blocks that the community uses to create like their own vision of what a fun platforming game would be, or a race game to try and beat your friends to the finish line, or a coin collection game. And so it's the I think the approach is pretty interesting in that if you enjoy building, you can hop in, use our game assets to create worlds, and then once we open up to public, you will earn our native token when people play your worlds. And so, like, the most engaging, most fun, maybe most challenging worlds will likely rise to the top. And then for the player side, and Andrew, feel free to jump in if I'm getting anything wrong, because I do that sometimes. But on the player side, being able to complete like activity challenges, different little sprints that we have set up will give you opportunities to earn those native rewards as well. So it's like we like to call it create to earn. And unfortunately that like hashtag doesn't really trend very well. So we kind of stuck with the play to earn, but in essence, you're being rewarded to create really awesome worlds, have people play them, and then if you wanted to, you can actually mint your world as an NFT and then list it on our marketplace. So, a lot of different ways to earn here. And that's a good call out too. So again, we are in alpha, right? So there's a lot of things on the roadmap that we're going to be executing on. I think one of the more common requests is like the ability to have local voice chat, or even just text chat in game, or even like emotes, right? So all those things are as Nigel falls off, all those things are on the in the conversation on the to-do list for at some point.
Yeah, and I think something on our end that like I'm kind of seeing here is just we're so focused on just continuing to like slam forwards, is like we need to maybe take a little time and do some more bug fixes and go back, because just like I'm kind of maniacal and like I just always want to move forwards. I'm like a shark, I guess. I'm gonna die if we stop moving. But we do want to like maybe go back a little bit and do a little bug polish, as I'm kind of seeing this with a lot of people. So, but that's the cool thing, is like we're in alpha, it's live, it's running. And I have no idea if sharks feel, sharks do die if they stop moving. Sorry, that was a yeah, sharks die when they stop moving because they need the water to go through their gills so they can breathe. FYI. So whoa.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, so for our team, for the team, like I said, I'm kind of thinking after the now that we've launched parties. Oh no! Oh, the water doesn't kill you anymore. Oh great. Now that we've launched parties, I think we're going to spend a little bit of time and do some polish work. And actually, for all the builders in the group, our next build contest, we're actually, which we haven't announced yet, is that we want to have like a Let's Get Featured contest where you can take all the games that you've made and update them, and resubmit them with like a thumbnail and any sort of like a notes on what you changed. For example, the game we just played here, the Vice City Marathon, water used to kill you, now it doesn't. So the creator of this one might want to switch out the water for lava, for example.
This is amazing.
That is one thing too, is that so we've ran probably I think 7 or 8 build contests. And I mean, I mentioned it, but like our core builders are really, really freaking good. And so we're like at this point where most of the levels we're pumping out are really challenging. Like even me, like, I struggle. I'm not saying I'm an expert or anything, but I struggle. So we are kind of focusing on some of our next upcoming build contests being a little bit more noob friendly, so people can build up some momentum before dying to the volcano.
But like somebody said in the chat, right? We're all builders here. I think this is super exciting. Like, give me a kind of buggy game anytime compared to like a piece of paper promising a roadmap, and this is much better, and we can build together.
Just one thing to call out. Just somebody was saying the game's super hard on mobile. And so the game totally works on mobile. In fact, we started it building mobile, but since we decided to go like work with Immutable and like in fact MetaMask doesn't really even work on mobile. We've kind of paused like mobile totally works, but like it doesn't work as well anymore because we don't like support it like we did before. So it's one of those things we're going to go back to mobile, around like closer to the end of beta and like do a whole polish pass in mobile. The thing I'm most excited about though about mobile is you guys should see the build mode in mobile because, you can actually build in mobile, which is like really hard to be able to like drag and drop things like blocks and place them somewhat precisely. It was quite hard. And again, right now mobile is got a lot more bugs because we haven't been supporting it since February. But we'll go back to it and tweak it a bit.
So for people who are playing the game, how do they typically share the feedback to the team? Is it through Discord, or do you have like a help center here or something, or a recording?
Yeah, so we do it typically in Discord. So we have what do we have? Sorry, we've got a bunch of different channels. So we have a bug reporting channel, a builder channel, and then kind of like a general chat. So I feel like there's definitely a lot of bug reports coming in when people have issues. And then in terms of general support, I mean, I feel like it's in the builder chat, in the bug reporting, or in the standard, chat.
This is I have to say, whoever made this map is, I don't know if it's sadist or just really trying to challenge people. It's so hard.
No, it's totally fair to say. Like I mentioned, so this week I took over reviewing the submissions for our build contests, and there were some in there that I honestly couldn't finish. Like I was like trying them, but it's not, it's probably partly because I'm not so great, and then partly because it's super challenging. And then one comment too, when we're talking about the bug reports, this is probably a good audience to give this shout out to as well. So Knock Knock Games, the game developer behind ViWorlds, Friday's the CEO and founder of that. We are looking to hire engineers. So if anyone is looking to dip their toe into the Web3 gaming space, if you go to our LinkedIn, I can grab it and put it in the event text channel. Definitely feel free to reach out if that's something that interests you.
Yeah, definitely.
One thing that I certainly find is that it seems like a lot of like engineers get excited about our project, and I feel like the reason why is that like they actually understand how hard it is to make a game, or like they like are impressed by a working product more than like a lot of people. So I just think that's very interesting how we're popular with the engineers.
Without a doubt. So there was a question here about qualifying for the free NFT airdrop. Andrew, do you mind sharing how people can get the sweet NFT stickers?
Yeah, all you have to do is play the game today and you're good. So if you've jumped in and tried to play, then we should have your wallet ID, and so we're gonna assemble a list of all the wallets that play the game over the next couple of days, and we will airdrop stickers to everybody. And then we might have something special over the weekend to get a second sticker. So definitely keep an eye out and for more info in case something else happens. The problem is like our streamer Maestro streams with everybody a lot, and like he's just so good at the game that like the builders are always trying to beat him. I feel like like they want to make something he can't beat, and then it just makes it really hard for us lowly regular folk. Because like our streamer Maestro, I mean, he was like a pretty highly ranked like CS:GO player, so he's like super hardcore about gaming.
Do you already have like a leaderboard of like top Vi gamers or something?
I actually, you know what? I bet you if you were to ask Maestro and the people who stream with him, they would have a leaderboard internally, between them. And I don't know who's the best. I don't know if Maestro's the best or if somebody else here is better than him. We actually would like to ask. I feel like Maestro would say he's the best, and then the builders would say they're better. Oh, Gluthor. Yeah. So maybe he's better. I'll have to ask Maestro tomorrow at work if when he gets on if he agrees with that assessment or not.
My gosh. Luthor. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for Luthor. Thank you for
Gandalf.
sharing that
Okay,
problem.
Gandalf's calling out he's the best. He's certainly a better builder than Maestro. I'm not going to doubt that at all. Oh,
I think again too, just to like latch onto that a little bit, like those are the things that we're shipping now, right? Like we don't have to worry about shipping a game 6 to 8 months from now, and like, will that happen? It's more like, hey, we have a game, people are enjoying it, but maybe there's a couple ways we can make it better, and like the lift on actually doing that is so much easier,
Gandalf was saying, do you have a Vi with IMX glasses? I think we do, right?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't. I
Uh,
don't. I'd love to
I
get
will
my
say
hand.
that I did reserve one Vi with IMX glasses, and I said I'm gonna give it out to somebody at Immutable. I'm trying to maybe get like Robbie to take it from me or make it his profile pic.
Ooh, we need to make that happen. Oh,
Yeah,
speaking of the giveaway, by the way, the Discord, what you posted a Discord for a giveaway. Can you remind people what that is? Is there like a special giveaway that's happening right now?
Yeah, so here, let me grab the link and I will repost it. In essence, what we're doing is we have so our next Genesis mint is the Skelly Vi, and I'll share some artwork on that as well. But the giveaway bot that I just reposted the link to will allow you to go to our Discord, react to the giveaway bot, earn one of the white lists for that Skelly Vi NFT, and then we're also going to be choosing 15 winners from that giveaway bot to give them one of the mashup NFTs that we've already shown. So we'll collect a wallet and get those airdropped to you. So if you haven't already, make sure you click on the giveaway, join the server, click the little celebrate button, and get some free swag. Yeah, and then actually while you're doing that, let me get you our Skelly video to look at.
we've got our the team who helps us with like that works with us on this. They're so good. They just and the cool. Whoa, they just take our assets and then like drop them into their 3D like animation software, and like they're able to make stuff so fast because it's just like using our in-game assets, but with at like a slightly higher fidelity because of
Yeah,
the
it's
nano.
amazing.
Yeah,
You guys have the best videos. My God, I remember the last one as well during the last AMA. It was all so super snappy.
yeah, yeah, and that the video that you're seeing there, I mean, like, granted, this the dude we're working with, he's like ridiculously. Oh, come on, he's so talented, but yeah, he made that in like a week or two. Like it was like we did our first meeting about the video and like what we wanted, and we kind of storyboarded it together. And then he was like, "Okay, like I'll get it done in a couple weeks." And then the next week we had the check-in meeting, and he's like, "Yeah, I just got it done." I'm like, "What the hell?" And he's like, basically, just when he likes something, he can like do it really fast. So he got super pumped about
Nice,
it and like just knocked it out of the park.
nice. That's amazing. Okay, looks like everybody's having fun playing. I don't want to annoy everybody with my voice. Was there any like key takeaways, last steps, or things to remember for people listening, Andrew, especially during the weekend?
Yeah, I think just keep your eyes peeled eyes peeled, whatever, something peeled for the updates. We're gonna have some cool stuff going on over the weekend. Definitely make sure you jump in and if you're not into the building, then we're gonna have more stuff for players, and we're pre-token, so it's good to get in early and get involved. And in fact, I feel like I didn't even go through some of the Skelly stuff. I just want to quickly run
Oh
you
yeah,
guys.
for sure.
Did I talk about Skelly very much?
Not yet, not yet. Please,
Okay.
please do walk us through.
Let me do the Skelly, the whole Skelly thing. So yeah, Skelly, you guys actually you could see some of these images in here. So Skelly is, a badass one of one NFT that we have. Bolt was like, fun and go lucky. Skelly's definitely born to rock. A lot more attitude. We're really trying to like dig into like what the NFT community is about, and we felt like we wanted something a little bit still within our like vinyl toy kind of inspired thing, but a little bit more badass. And so yeah, Skelly is one of one, so everyone is going to be unique. They're all algorithmically generated. When you get a Skelly, you get a one of one profile pic. You also get a playable character in game, just like you guys were maybe seeing some of us playing. And then beyond that, actually, for Skelly, when we do our play to earn release in June, you're going to get early access to, participate in the play to earn. Our play to earn system is going to be kind of a simple XP system. And so everybody who's a Skelly holder, you're going to get access. You're going to get some bonuses. And then for our existing community, if you have a Skelly and a Bolt, you're actually going to get like an XP boost for that to get extra XP because, again, we want to like Skellys are all going to be early people, but like we also want to, reward our super OG Bolt holders who have been with us since February. And then beyond that, for every Skelly Bolt pair that you have, when we release the weapon NFT in June, we're going to airdrop all the Skelly Bolt who have both a Skelly and a Bolt one weapon NFT per pair. And so for the shooter mode, there's going to be kind of a basic gun everybody gets. We're going to have these really badass guns that are going to be inspired by like Bolt, kind of like more like sci-fi lasers sort of looking things. And then Skelly, we're going to have some really cool weapons. One that I'm super excited about is we're going to have like a guitar gun, kind of like the guitar that Skelly has here. So it's going to be like a guitar that can shoot, which I think is just going to be awesome. And yeah, so that's going to be, we're going to have like the weapon drop, and there'll be an airdrop for the people who have both a Skelly and a Bolt. And yeah, as I mentioned, like the play to earn, I'm really excited about getting the first version of that out. And for people who have a bunch of Bolts or a bunch of Skellys, you're going to be able to earn more XP. And then the way we're looking at this is that in July, when we release the second version of play to earn, you're going to be able to kind of like battle pass style unlock bonuses and NFTs and stuff. And then we're going to have like special benefits for people who have a bunch of XP. And so that like when we get into the token phase, that will be like available for them.
Awesome. Okay, just to be clear, if I get a Skelly, I can get if I have a Skelly and a Bolt, I get a guitar gun.
You might not get a guitar gun, but you're going to get a weapon NFT. It might be a guitar gun. It might not be. I can't promise.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, in that case, that's super amazing. Thank you for opening up the guest play for us. Really stoked to try it out over the weekend as well. So it'll be open all weekend for anybody, basically, to just play and get in, right? Like as long as they have a wallet.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome. Okay, cool. And everybody in the IMAX community, feel free to go and play I strongly recommend you using either the Hangout channel here in the Discord or going to the Discord of ViWorlds and just like hanging out with people, chatting while playing. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Again, super stoked to see playing a game in the blockchain. This is super exciting.
Yeah, and No Autopilot and I we'll jump in to the hangout and we can kind of play. So if people want to keep going, we'll be there for a bit. And I assume some of the people on our team will also in our community will want to jump in and hang out. So
yeah, definitely. Highly encourage everybody to just hang out. And thank you everybody for attending this call and being the audience and experiencing guest mode along with us. And thank you, Andrew and Ryan, for speaking with us today. See you on the weekend.
Yeah, see you guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Nigel. Thank you, everyone.